with you guys. It's just like, I'm gonna eat I don't even know what they oh, it hurt. You know, I'm headed to work, and the temperature reads 37 degrees. It's 7:30, close to 7:30. And I have this revelation, a revelation that maybe many people have come to. Maybe many people have seen, but, and I may have seen it before too, but today the question meets the answer. And it has nothing to do with everything and everything to do with nothing, but I saw the moon in the daylight. I see it. When I was turning on to the interstate, I saw the moon, but I felt the sun. So I look at the moon, perplexed almost, and I turn and I see the sun, and I'm looking at the sun and the moon and the moon and the sun, and I'm thinking to myself, I could see these two worlds from my world, from the world we're living on. I can see two worlds, the world that's going on the moon and the sun, the world that's of the sun. But I am here on earth. And from that, it made me feel, it made me understand something. I can't worry about what's going on the moon and the sun, although I can see the moon and sun. I can see the surface, but I don't know what's going on the inside. I don't know what's going on there on the surface. I can only see from a distance. I can make up what's going on. I can give a guess of what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. And I thought, I can't worry about something that I can't touch, something that I can't see into. I know it's there. And yet I have to worry about what's going on in the here and the now. The world I'm living in. The world that I have. And I relate that to life because you spend so much time seeing people, things, the surface, the facade, and you're worried about things that you shouldn't be. You should be worried about the world you live in yourself. You have to be worried about what's going on in your mind, in your world, things you know about, how you feel, your career, your body, your health, all these things you're supposed to be worried about. And into what they have, not into what you think they are, or think they do, or think they have. Because you don't know. You're not them. You're not in their world. You're in your own. And that's the world worth saving. That's the world worth developing. That's the world worth providing for. That's the world worth preserving. And that's the one I need to focus on. It's fun to look at things on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and Pinterest and YouTube and Facebook and Snapchat. It's cool to look at those things, but you can only see the surface. You can't become infatuated with it. Become infatuated with yourself, your world, developing yourself, creating a movement within your mind to become a better person, to be more productive, persistent, to be more punctual, to be more deserving, intelligent, spontaneous, courageous. Be diligent, giving, loving. That's what you're supposed to be sinking your teeth into. And that's what I want to do. I want to stop engaging in the mundane conversations about things that bring you down, or things that cause you to feel inadequate. I want to stop engaging in people who are not of substance. They have very little to give to the conversation that's going to help you see yourself in a different way. Develop your skills, the motivation that you have within you, the circle of friends that you see. How do they help mold you intellectually? How do they thrust you forward and become fixtures in your life that matter? Because I promise you, it is not hard to entertain stupidity, insecurity, envy. It's not hard to obtain those things. And because it is not, we all get sucked into something. I'm going to pray for me that I be less like that and more like what God has for me, more like God himself, and remove that from my mind, my psyche, remove that from this inner workings that I have, that's almost smothering, because you're trying to become, not trying to become one thing, but you're trying to become with being calm. So that's my thought for today. Have a good one.